welcome to the Vero View. I'm your host, Kathy Sullivan, along with Susan Viviano, your other host, and we have a special show for you today.
Hi, and I'm Susan Viviano. Welcome to today's first show. We're here to introduce Dr. George Barkett from the local Rotary Club. He is working on the Songs for Peace project.
Dr. Barkett, tell us, now, how did you get interested or involved in Songs for Peace?
Well, about 25 years ago, I had an epiphany. I realized that music was the international language. Now, that doesn't sound very special, but for me it was, because I'm not a musician. I know very little about music. But then the thought occurred to me, if it's an international language, how can we use it to help the world? And then from that, I came up with the concept that maybe we could have a Songs for Peace Around the World contest to see who around the world could create the finest songs for peace on an annual basis. And by doing that, we would create a lot more interest in peace, because musicians around the world would be working toward peace. And the more and more people that work for peace, the greater the possibilities are for us to have peace. But that's kind of, in a nutshell, the way it evolved. And now, our Rotary Club has accepted this as a project. That's the Rotary Club of Vero Beach.
Right.
And so we are starting a project here now to try to promote peace around the world. So this little project is starting right here at Vero Beach, and hopefully it'll go around the world, and people all around the world will start hearing much more about peace because of this project.
Well, I think it sounds like a great idea.
Oh, I think it sounds wonderful, wonderful. Now, what is the end result? Are these people are going to be able to get picked up by music people, or how is this going to work?
Well, in a nutshell, the way I visualize it, and whether this will be the end product, I don't know, but I visualize this as being a way for musicians around the world, of which there are thousands that never have an opportunity to showcase their talents, to be able to create a song and have it viewed all around the world. It would start on a local level. There'd be a local winner. They would progress to the state level. There'd be a state winner. They would progress to the national level. There'd be national winners all around the world. Germany, France, Japan. And then there'd be continental winners. And from that, there'd be worldwide winners. And these songs will be heard all around the world, all the time. I mean, not all the time, but continuously, to continually impart information about why peace might be a better option than conflict.
You know, I think they had a song going around many years ago that I'd like to buy the world a Coke, and then they went on to, and it evolved, and I think that went all the way around the world, didn't it?
The song is We Are the World, and that's on our website. Our website is...
That's the one.
www.songsforpeace.net. There's a lot of information on there.
Yeah, sounds like fun. I'm curious now, on the local level, how can people get involved? I have some friends that are musicians. Now, how can they actually get involved?
They can write a song, a wonderful song, a beautiful song, and they can upload it to our website, and then that song will be viewed around the world by people who are interested in peace. So why not use music to promote peace? Peace would do more for the world than any other project that we could do. It would save more lives than any other project. When you have war, all the infrastructure gets destroyed. The sanitation systems, the food distribution system. People really suffer greatly when we have war.
And I agree with you, Dr. Barkett, when you mentioned that words are subliminal. And I remember when hearing songs when I was raising my children, and I'd hear songs that they were listening to, and I thought, I don't want them to hear those words. I want them to hear words with a positive message. And that's Songs for Peace are songs with a positive message.
We're hoping that we can generate enough funds to really do something very worthwhile around the world. One of the things that we're talking about is that any excess funds that we have, we will start buying musical instruments for needy people all around the world so that they can create music also.
I find it interesting that if we could have a contest in some of these areas,
these rural areas, where
what would actually, and just have somebody go film some of this stuff, what would it actually do if you know that it's got to make a difference?
Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the Songs for Peace RV bus. It's coming to your town, to your neighborhood, so get ready. Are there any other points that you'd like to make, Dr. Barkett?
Yes, Kathy, there really is one more point. Mahatma Gandhi said, if the world is to have peace, you must start teaching the children about peace. Well, that's a great statement, and I agree with it.
We would like to thank you for visiting with the Vero View today. We would like to thank Dr. Barkett for being our guest today. Thank you, Dr. Barkett. The Vero View is here to present Vero Beach at its natural. It's exciting, it's interesting, and this is going to present a positive view for all the events and things that are going on here in Vero Beach. Please come back and visit with us often. Thanks.